December 18th, 2025. The world is hushed, blanketed in the soft blue of early morning. In the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains, a remote cabin sits quietly, surrounded by frost-tipped pines and the promise of a new day. Inside, JoJo Fletcher stirs from sleep, cocooned in warmth as the first rays of sunlight spill through the window. She blinks awake, greeted by the breathtaking view of endless mountains stretching beyond the glass. Excitement buzzes in her chest, a gentle thrill that grows as she remembers her plan for the day, a solo adventure, just her and the wild. The sunrise paints the sky in brilliant oranges and pinks, casting a magical glow over the landscape. JoJo sits on the porch, lacing up her sturdy boots, her heart beating faster with anticipation. Today, she'll hike alone to a famous waterfall she's dreamed of seeing for years. She carefully packs her backpack with essentials, a well-worn map, a compass, her phone, plenty of water, and a handful of snacks. Each item is a small promise of safety and adventure. The weather app confirms what she hoped: clear skies all day, with not a cloud in sight. It feels like the universe is giving her a green light, encouraging her to explore. Stepping outside, JoJo fills her lungs with the crisp, invigorating air. The scent of pine needles and damp earth is grounding, reminding her of childhood hikes and simpler times. The trail begins just beyond her door, winding through a forest alive with birdsong and golden sunlight. Every step forward feels like a step into possibility. She moves at a steady, comfortable pace, crossing bubbling streams, and pausing to watch a deer leap gracefully through the morning mist. The forest feels enchanted, as if it's welcoming her. The climb grows steeper, her muscles burning with effort, but she relishes the challenge. Each step brings her closer to the waterfall, and the anticipation pushes her onward. Every step feels like freedom. Surrounded by nature's beauty, JoJo feels a deep sense of peace and possibility. For today, the world is hers alone. She imagines the distant roar of the waterfall, the cool mist on her face, and the exhilaration of reaching her goal. The vision fills her with joy. The morning is flawless, quiet, bright, and full of promise. It's exactly what she needed to reset and reconnect with herself. With a confident stride, JoJo's perfect day has just begun. She feels unstoppable, ready for whatever the trail brings. But in the mountains, change is always just over the horizon. JoJo has no idea how quickly everything will change. Hours into her hike, JoJo pauses at a scenic overlook, awed by the misty valleys below. She snaps photos, but dark clouds gather on the horizon, fast, ominous, out of place. The wind sharpens, the temperature drops, and the birds fall silent. JoJo checks her phone. No signal. The unease grows. The sky darkens, swallowing the sun. The storm is coming, and she's far from safety. She debates, push on or turn back. The path home is long, the storm closing in. The mountains, so welcoming this morning, now feel threatening. JoJo knows she must act. Fast. Alone, she faces a choice that could mean everything. The perfect day is over. Thunder rumbles. Low, menacing, echoing across the vast wilderness. The sky darkens, heavy with the promise of a storm, and the air feels charged, thick with anticipation. Each distant growl of thunder seems to draw the forest tighter, as if nature itself is bracing for what's to come. JoJo turns back, but rain pelts down, stinging her skin and soaking her clothes within seconds. The trail beneath her boots dissolves into a slippery mess, mud sucking at her feet with every step. The world around her blurs as water streams down her face, making it nearly impossible to see. Suddenly, lightning flashes, so close it splits the sky in two, illuminating the trees in a harsh, white glare. Thunder cracks overhead, deafening and immediate. The storm is no longer a distant threat, it's here, wild and unrestrained. JoJo's heart pounds in her chest as she scrambles for lower ground, her breath coming in ragged gasps. She's soaked, shivering, her hair plastered to her face. The forest is a strobe-lit chaos, each flash of lightning revealing her vulnerability, the shadows twisting into new dangers. She's exposed, the trail home now impossible to follow, every step a gamble. She remembers: avoid tall trees, find shelter, stay low. The rules of survival echo in her mind, louder than the storm itself. She scans the forest, searching for anything that might offer protection. Panic threatens to overwhelm her, but survival instincts kick in. The rain is relentless, the mud treacherous, every step a risk. JoJo slips, grabbing at branches for balance, though she knows even that is dangerous with lightning so close. She must find shelter, now, before exhaustion or fear take over. Every instinct screams for safety as the storm rages on. JoJo scans the wild, desperate for protection, her mind racing through options. The mountains are unforgiving and the storm shows no mercy. She knows she must act quickly or risk being swallowed by the chaos of nature's fury. The forest, once inviting, is now a maze of hazards. JoJo pushes through wet underbrush, searching for any refuge. She spots a cluster of boulders, a narrow overhang between them. It's not much, but it's something. She squeezes into the crevice, cold rock pressing against her back. The storm's fury is muffled here, but thunder still shakes the ground. JoJo hugs her knees, shivering, soaked to the bone. Alone, miles from help, she waits out the chaos. The forest is a blur of wind, rain, and fear. She fights panic, focusing on calm and survival. Shelter found, she can only wait. The storm tests her resolve. She clings to hope. Huddled in her rocky shelter, JoJo's survival instincts sharpen. She digs into her pack, dry wool socks, emergency blanket. Numb fingers fumble, but she manages to change socks and wrap herself in the metallic blanket. The warmth is slight, but it matters. Lightning strikes a nearby tree. Blinding, deafening, terrifying. The danger is real, but so is her determination. JoJo focuses on slow breaths, picturing her husband, Jordan, and the life waiting for her. Fear gives way to resolve. She's not just surviving. For herself, she's fighting to get home. The storm rages, but JoJo's spirit holds. She will endure. She must. The night drags on. At last, the thunder fades into the distance, leaving only the soft, soothing sound of rain. The storm's fury is replaced by a gentle patter, as if the forest itself is breathing a sigh of relief. The air feels fresher, the world quieter, and for the first time in hours, there's a sense of calm. JoJo peeks out from her shelter. Clouds still loom overhead, heavy and gray, but now a sliver of golden light appears on the horizon. It's a small sign, but it's enough to spark hope in her heart. The storm may not be fully gone, but its grip is loosening. She waits a moment longer, cautious and alert, listening for any sign the storm might return. When she's sure it's safe, JoJo begins to pack up her gear, her hands moving with renewed purpose. Each item stowed away feels like a step toward freedom. The forest is transformed, branches lie scattered, trails are washed out, and everything glistens with fresh rain. The landscape is unfamiliar, reshaped by the storm's power, but it's also beautiful in its resilience. Compass in hand, she sets off, determined to find her way back before darkness falls. Every direction feels uncertain, but JoJo trusts her instincts and the tools she carries. The journey is slow and demanding, every step a challenge through thick mud and tangled debris. Fallen logs and slippery rocks force her to move carefully, testing her balance and resolve. Exhausted but resolute, JoJo pushes on. Her legs ache, her clothes are soaked, but her spirit refuses to break. She draws strength from the promise of safety ahead. Suddenly the sun breaks through the clouds, weak but promising. Its rays filter through the trees, casting golden patterns on the forest floor and warming JoJo's face. Each step is a victory, each breath a reminder she's survived the worst. The air is crisp and clean, filled with the scent of rain and earth, and JoJo feels a surge of gratitude. The cabin is still far, a distant shape among the trees, but hope grows with every ray of light. She knows she's not alone, nature is with her, guiding her home. The ordeal is nearly over. The forest, once wild and threatening, now feels peaceful and alive with possibility. JoJo's strength carries her forward, step by step, as the world brightens around her. She has changed too, stronger, more determined and filled with hope. The storm has changed everything, but in its wake, JoJo discovers a new resilience within herself, and a glimmer of hope that will guide her onward. As dusk falls, JoJo finally sees the cabin roof through the trees, her heart pounding with relief. Relief floods her as she stumbles inside, collapsing in exhaustion. Muddy, soaked, but safe, she lets the warmth of a shower and tea revive her. The chaos of the storm gives way to peace and reflection. JoJo realizes she's discovered a strength she never knew she had. The mountains tested her, and she endured. It wasn't just gear that saved her, it was grit, calm, and hope. Nature's power is humbling, but so is human resilience. JoJo will never forget this day. She survived, and she's stronger for it.